During my very first job interview, I was asked how much I wanted to earn. And I said, I don't care, as long as I can contribute to your company's success. What a stupid answer.
So we have over 100 participants here, which is absolutely amazing. And we're all here because investment is the process of building your own financial future. When women start investing, they look at a lot of details. They take a lot of time choosing the right financial provider, choosing the right brokerage. They attend workshops, they read books. Men, on the other hand, when they start investing, it tends to go a little bit differently. From my experience, what they do is they say, okay, they open Google, they Google brokerage account, they take the first best brokerage account that comes up, put a few €1,000 here and there, look at a few stocks, ask their friends what stocks they're buying, and basically approach the whole thing as, okay, I'll put a few €1,000 into that stock and then I'll just watch what happens.
This is kind of intimidating because this was just one of the most perfect introductions to the issue at hand I've ever heard. So Larissa, that was fantastic, and I'm close to saying nothing further, Your Honor. Yeah, but there is one tiny thing, one particularity where I do not necessarily agree. Actually, something where I have to fundamentally object. What I'm about to criticize a little is reflected here in the title that I have chosen. Yeah? Investing is not female, it is not male either. The financial market is the great arbiter. And I think there is something important to learn here. What do I mean with that? Investing is not female. Well, I think everyone who claims that female investment leads to more yield, leads to an additional return, is actually question a very fundamental knowing about modern markets. Yeah? If there ever was, or if there was such a thing like an additional yield, an additional return through female investment, then this would actually contradict everything that we know about efficient markets. Because the thing about efficient markets is that they are transparent, and transparent markets reveal that factor, that particular factor, with the result that they steer all the liquidity, all the money into that factor, and that in the end, the factor is leveled out. So whenever, and that is my advice to the audience, whenever someone approaches you claiming that he or she has identified a certain factor, be it the female or male investment, be it the dividend issue, be it the size of the company, whenever someone claims that he has identified that factor, that I would really question that and be very cautious, because modern markets level that out.
I would like to open the discussion with a very relevant topic. Obviously, the dramatic corona crisis shook up global financial markets badly. And in this context, what were maybe perhaps some of the major lessons, or also conclusions, if you like, from the crash in your sector? What did you witness? And perhaps I would like to first address the question to Theodora, as a banking CEO with perhaps a very good overview of the entire banking sector. Please, maybe if I may have, if I may start with you, if that's okay.
Directly to the answer of the question, you're perfectly right. All the industries were badly hit, and the banking industry didn't make a difference. So on the contrary, we are a cyclical industry, usually moved ups and down with the ups and downs of our customers. So from this perspective, we encountered already significant impact of the COVID. Firstly, saying that the banks, of course, when there is uncertainty and crisis, the banks adjust their risk appetite. But also our customers adjusted their risk appetite, and they started avoiding consumer loans, mortgages, as well as all our corporate customers have reconsidered their investment plans.
This pushed digitalization, and this pushed usage of digitalization tools. And but the trend is still here, and I think this trend will not go down so far, because customers have learned, they were pushed to use digital tools. And then they learned and they saw, okay, it's fine, so I can use it, so I will keep it. And what we saw, what was quite interesting for us is that, and there I'm coming back again to the other speakers, what we think here at Hello Bank, and we are 25 years on the market, so we are really proud of that, education is key.
In this crisis, it was very good that our investors kept their nerves. So we informed them on a very regular basis, and they trusted in their investments.
The more volatility we saw in the markets, definitely the more information was needed out there with market participants. I think what is the worst out there for investors is uncertainty. And when we think of the word crisis in Chinese, there are two graphical symbols who describe this word. The one stands for danger or distress in the market, and the other one is for opportunity. And I think it always lies with us how and from which angle we see the market. What did we learn out of this crisis, but I would also say of every other crisis, is to be as diverse as possible in your investments, because you don't know where the markets are heading to, and maybe to not just see the danger out there, but also see a crisis as a chance for future upticks in the market, and prices will go up again.
So basically, we were not surprised to see still a surge in demand for sustainable investment products, even during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I think the markets have never been better for the real estate business. Basically, everybody is trying to get the money from the accounts into real estate. And this is something that is sustainable and easily explainable for most of the people. Everybody needs to live. I mean, we've all been sitting in our apartments. I think no time ever in the last 30 years, or at least that I can think of, my apartment was more important to me than in the last 5 months.